My name is Kaylee, and I'm doing a speech on the ways men and women communicate differently. Have you ever tried to have a conversation with someone of the opposite sex and get frustrated because of the way that they reacted? According to Livestrong.com, the difference in male and female communication styles can result in misunderstandings. Everyone in this room has had a conversation with someone of the opposite gender before, and they more than likely didn't understand why they did or didn't do something that seemed interested in whatever you were talking about. Understanding the ways that men and women can communicate differently could help avoid conflict and arguments due to misunderstandings and give a better feel as to why the other acts the way that they do. Men and women communicate differently than each other in each way of communication, such as body language, eye contact, and the replies that are made. The object of this presentation is to inform others on these different communication styles so that it can be recognized in conversation. Body language is a huge form of nonverbal communication in everyday conversation. According to Susan Sherwood's PhD, women use an abundance of nonverbal communication such as making eye contact, gesturing, and animated facial expressions. Men, on the other hand, are more conservative with their facial expressions. They like to keep a straight face and keep their body language more contained. Women use nonverbal communication techniques to provide attention to show that they are engaged in conversation and to provide attention. Body orientation is another way that men and women differ in communication. Women usually like to all sit together, facing each other, making eye contact while talking, while men, on the other hand, like to sit at angles and have, they don't glance at each other often. Susan Sherwood believes that if a man won't make eye contact or face his female conversational partner, she may interpret this as a lack of interest. Along with other nonverbal communication differences, there are also ones in the actual conversations themselves. Women use making questions as their way of subtly getting their points across. Men, on the other hand, often give straightforward, simple answers to say what they want. Since this is very big different ways in how men and women give their statements, men might not even realize that conflict is occurring. An important part of communication between men and women is apologies. Women typically use apologies to maintain or create relationships, while men, on the other hand, often do not give apologies because they are afraid that it may cause them to lose their power. Problem solving in many relationships is also where conflict occurs. The reason behind this is because when there's a problem, men like to get an immediate solution. Women like to drag out problems, ask questions, discuss them, share their feelings before even looking for a solution. When it comes to men and women trying to get their way, this is where it gets bad. Women like to use simple questions to secretly get men to agree to their wishes, but men see this as manipulation. Men typically want to get their way quickly by only making statements instead of making suggestions. Now that you all know the different ways that men and women communicate, before you heard this presentation, many of you probably didn't know that there was a big difference in the way that men and women talk. Hopefully now you have a better understanding and can try to keep this in mind whenever you're having communications with other people and avoid arguments breaking out. Thank you.